One of the functions of a leader is to have that vision so that the team members know the parts that they play. It then becomes easier to work out the activities needed. So as a leader, you need to ensure that the activities are driving the team forward towards the vision. And that's where you need to have those regular conversations in order to ensure the activities that the team member is doing is achieving just that. And this is precisely why you celebrate progress that achieves the right outcomes, because it is in a way reinforcing the right activities. And where an activity is not bringing the team member or the team closer to the vision, then it needs to be reviewed or even dropped. When you have collaborated with your team to come up with a vision, understand the parts that each of them play, and even work out the activities that each team member is going to be doing, then there's one last thing you need to do, and that is to delegate. There's work that you can do, and then there's work that you should do. Delegate work that is closely aligned to the parts that the team members play and what is to their expertise, and that keeps the team moving towards the vision. There are things that you should do, such as helping your team to clear hurdles, clear roadblocks, and even gather resources that's required by them. And when you have a clear idea of what you can do versus what you should do, then your leadership is helping the team to move forward and to minimize distractions. If you like the content that you see so far, make sure you hit a like, subscribe, and leave a comment in this video. It helps me to grow the channel. Thanks. So let's take a look at the 7 things that you must do in order to minimize distraction when leading your team. Your leadership has a very big part to play in keeping your team focused or distracted. When you are focused on that one vision, when you are distracted, so will your team. When your team comes across challenges, it's easy to be negative about them. But negativity stops you from coming up with a plan and taking action. And that's where you as the leader need to deal with negativity as quickly as possible and then turn the situation around by leading with positivity. Having a vision gives your team a direction that they can follow. And when you include your team members' personal vision into that grand team vision that you have, then they are going to be less distracted and wondering how they're going to achieve their own personal vision. That means you need to collaborate with your team members, draw on their insights and perspectives, and include their personal vision into the team vision. In this way, your team members know that when they work hard for the team vision, they're also working hard for themselves. Does your team know what is expected of them in terms of the parts that they play, the activities that they do, and the results that they actually produce? When they are unclear, it is more likely to lead to wasted effort. Managing their expectations and keeping them motivated is as much a focus on them as it is on yourself. Ensure that you have a vision, the team understands the part they play, and the activities that they need to do. And your job is to ensure that they are focused on what keeps them moving towards that team vision. Ensure that you delegate work according to the parts that your team members are playing and to their strengths, so that they can focus on what they can do, and you as a team leader are focused on what you should do. When it comes to minimizing distractions when leading your team, there are some things that you really must do out of the 7 things that you must do in this video. Number 1, you need to be really clear on the direction that you are taking. Your leadership, through your words, actions, and decisions, permeate every single aspect of the ways that your team works. So if you're clear on the direction that needs to be taken, then your team is going to be really clear because your leadership is going to focus them in that one direction. And so you really play a very big part when it comes to minimizing distraction when leading your team. 2, you really need to have a vision. Having a vision gives you and your team that much needed direction so that you can focus your energy towards it. Now, it's not always easy to come up with a vision. Sometimes you really have no idea, but that's why you have a team. Tap into their expertise, their perspectives, see what they have to say. Understand why your team exists in the first place within the organization. Start from there. That could then be the basis for your vision. 3, you must work with your team in terms of the vision, the parts that they play within that vision, and the respective activities within the parts that connect to the vision. In this way, you're getting your team involved and emotionally invested in the journey right from the very beginning. By doing this, it's really an advantage to you and your team. When you have a vision, you are clear on the direction that your leadership needs to take. That very same vision helps your team members work out the parts that they play and the activities that they need to do within those respective parts. In any case, having that vision keeps everybody focused in that one direction. So throughout this video, you may have seen that I flashed a couple of leadership traits. These leadership traits are from my first time leadership book, which shows you the traits that you need in order to be a successful first time leader. If you're interested to find out more, there's a link in the description below, just click on it. Also, if you're interested to minimize distraction when leading your team and you want to be able to do that quickly, there's one-on-one coaching available with me. The link is in the description below as well for that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you found the 7 things that you must do to minimize distraction when leading your team and you found these things useful. In any case, my name is Daniel Lee from First Time Leadership. I look forward to speaking with you soon.